You're about to watch the Pregame Lobby podcast. All statements and topics chosen to be spoken about on the podcast are all for comedic purposes. By no means are they serious or meant to discourage or harm any individual. You have been warned. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the first episode of the Pregame Lobby. I'm your host, Ubaldo12, and with me today you have co-host
Mustang, Skim Milk, and Panthers.
Other co-host,
Questman, the cool side of the pillow.
and a special guest from Houston,
Ratman03, aka I left my mic on.
Pretty accurate description.
And on today's episode, we'll be discussing one of our fellow teammates.
Is he?
True, that will be discussed in this podcast.
See, we just gotta because of our past history, because that's how that works. Histories are in the past. We need he's technically teammate right now. I'll put the air quotations around that, teammate. But we are talking about the one, and definitely not the only, the Dark Knight.
Oh man, this guy.
Stings the ears.
All right, so I think we're gonna do a pro and con list of this Dark Knight.
Now, obviously, we're starting with cons.
Yeah, it's just gonna be easier for us to think of those because pros is let's just say the list is gonna be a little lopsided.
All right, let's.
All right, Dillon.
Yeah,
well,
special
let's
guest.
hear from our special guest, Dillon.
What's a con?
Of having the Dark Knight
And
on
Dillon,
Adequate Gaming.
Are we
before
talking
you go,
cons?
Yeah, no, Dylan,
Oh.
before we go, I just need to premise this. We did have a, we'll call it like a test episode.
Yeah.
And,
So you roasted me.
No.
No, you're
We're-
coming up though.
Yeah,
next
it
season.
wasn't about you. We just, we wanted to try things out, see how it went. And so we figured we went a little too hard of a test episode. And so that can't be put out. So we're gonna, you can still roast as you like. Just try to be calm about it,
Keep it to gameplay and
Should we do like one con, two put-ups, like like we're in middle school?
So we're gonna have way too many cons and not enough put-ups.
good
we
luck
ain't
with that, Dillon.
Yeah, Dylan, we ain't no yags over here.
Yeah. Also, Dillon is going on YouTube, so keep the keep
Profanity.
PC.
Yeah, keep the slander to a minimum, okay?
Yeah. No, use profanity, but just certain kinds. You gotta keep it PC.
With that in mind, give me your first con of the Dark Knight.
I've never heard somebody scream, "Why are you there?" so many times.
That's actually very,
That is
very
so
true.
true.
Very true.
Oh my god!
Can I, okay.
That
How
was
about
the
this?
perfect.
A backhanded compliment.
We'll save
How
that
about
for
that?
later.
No, you say that later. That can be towards the end of the list, but
Oh, okay.
wow,
Okay.
Dylan, way to start off this list strong. That was amazing. He's so right too. Just
I'll remember
Never
this for
have I
your
ever-
episode, Dylan. I'll keep this in mind when we do you.
but, like
Does that mean like I'm gonna get like torched?
Gabby, what's
No,
the
don't
worry
con?
about
probably,
it.
you probably shouldn't watch that one, Dylan.
All right.
just don't even worry about it, okay? Alright,
Okay.
but-
Gabby, is we going
Dylan,
you or should we
your
go Connor
con.
next?
Well, I was just gonna touch on Dylan's con number one real quick.
Okay.
Give a little backstory behind it. Dylan spoke the biggest facts right there. Never have I ever been playing Call of Duty and heard, "Why are you there?" so often in a game, as if it's like it's like he's not playing a respawn game with like a limited amount of lanes for people to go.
Why are you watching the heck list that's over the left side flank?
Well, Trevor, that's way too complex terminology for this. We're gonna have to tone it down. Head
No,
glitch?
he's fine.
What
Whoa, hey,
the heck is that?
Special glitch? Hey, special guest. Calm down, okay?
Let me chill.
Alright, don't be telling your host what language to use. You're on our show.
We'll kick you off.
I'll use what freaking language I want to.
Here's the deal, special guest. We can literally just bleep out everything you say.
Yeah, you might as well not even be in this episode.
You know what?
Oh, did we say we were doing
it better.
Did we say we were talking about the Dark Knight this episode? We're talking about Ratman 03.
Oh
It's
man,
not
he can't
what,
even
bro.
say what
How do you
name.
not know?
Hey guys, there's a reason Connor's
I've
not
had
the
the
host.
same name since middle school.
Okay,
Same-
Dylan, he's
Okay,
not.
Alright.
Dylan, he's not the host.
Alright, guys, we're starting to get a little off topic. We can save this for a future.
Alright.
Let's go back to the list. So, number 2, we're going to go to a classic of, although he likes to talk in game and ask questions of why are you there, aside from that, there's a major lack of communications in the match.
Yeah, it's really not there.
0 callouts.
Very true. Very true.
Time for a self roast, but I hold
No.
second place on that.
Dylan, this isn't how this works.
This is yeah, we're not.
Oh.
Can you?
Whatever, just start the game up.
Oh my god. Yeah, just
I'm
go ahead and
sorry.
start the game. We'll try this another day.
All right, we'll just move on to con number 3. Connor, what do you got?
Just
He's got
cut
this
me
one.
out, jeez.
He's got this one tard of a friend, Ratman 03.
You might as well call him his duo. And you might as well call that duo the Puo.
Oh no. Is that your legit number 3 con?
No.
Okay.
No. Are we still doing this? Because we're not even getting
We're still in the
this
pregame
recorded.
lobby.
Bro, it's fine. We're good. We're good. We'll figure something out.
Keep it going.
What does that even mean?
Dude, just go. All right,
Go. What's
con
your number 3?
You got
You're
it.
the worst co-host.
Bro, yo. I don't know.
So you don't have a con for the Dark Knight, so you think he's perfect?
Wow, bro.
I do.
That's a con for you.
Okay.
Mm.
Alright, it's okay.
All right, I'll go. He never supports adequate gaming in the general sense. You know? He doesn't send in clips. He didn't even watch the last video.
Hallelujah.
It's crazy. He doesn't support
You
the
think
brand.
You think he's subbed? Because we're still missing 2, I believe.
No, there's no way he subbed.
Yeah, because I'm subbed. Trev,
I'm subbed.
I believe you're also subbed. I believe you're the first sub.
Yes.
I had 2 of my Filipino
Twitter
friends
count?
sub.
No,
Dylan, that's
Dylan's
not a
not
sub.
subbed either.
Dylan's not subbed. Okay, we found out which one of them, who the other
The 2.
one.
Yeah.
Alright, so Connor,
I don't get on
question
YouTube.
is, are you subbed?
Depends.
Oh my God, Lucas
That's
is
a no.
subbed, and it's Connor? Question mark, smiley face.
Hey,
Well,
guess what?
let's
Guess
go.
what I just did?
Subscribed.
I did.
Dude, wait. No, there's no way that Lucas is subbed, is there?
I'm going to check it right
Maybe-
now.
Maybe it's my 3rd. Can you check who's subbed?
I
Did
probably
I
not,
double
actually.
sub?
Maybe it was like one
Anyway,
of my...
that's not why we're here.
Wait,
Either way,
hold
he
up.
doesn't
It says-
support.
It says we don't have any videos yet.
Dude, stop. Don't even.
No
Okay.
bullshit, dude. It says we got. Oh no, it says 66 videos, but when I click on it, it doesn't have any on the homepage.
Hey, just click on a new tab and then click on it
This-
again.
This is why you're a
I'm
co-host.
Can we
sorry.
get back on topic?
We're just
Yeah, we
trying to
have
get back on
no.
topic, okay?
I'm subbed, bro. We have 7, bro. We have 7 now. So Dylan was in the next one.
Wow, okay. Alright. Alright.
All right, so
Bro, we already missed our window.
So, I'll go ahead and throw in our con number 4.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take shots here because he can't, and that's regards to his gun skill.
oh,
His
or lack
he-
thereof.
he likes to he likes to do the aiming with the left stick. Which
Yo,
if you played any Call of Duty, the left stick is your movement button.
Yo, someone's
Not
gotta chill
your
with
hand.
the wind in the background.
That might be me.
Might have been.
I don't know. Okay. But yeah, so My man's he somehow finds skills, but watching him play in person, my dude aims with the left stick. He moves for it. He does not actually use his right thumb. I don't even know what it's there for. Might as well not even have a right thumb.
So we got 4. Does anyone else have any other cons to add to the
Hey,
Dark
maybe
Knight?
he has carpal tunnel. You know, you might want to just like chill out there.
Dylan, why are we defending people? This isn't the purpose of this.
Bro,
He's an old man.
what?
Let's not bring age into this, Dylan.
Alright,
We're not ageist.
Okay.
Hey,
Ow.
Didn't I
Apologize to
say
all the
keep it
elderly.
PC, Dylan?
guys, real quick. I know he's still here in the party, but I think we might know who we're never inviting back onto the show. Am I right?
Oh, Gaby, wrap us up real quick.
And you know, it's okay. Dylan, this is the first episode, which means I can excuse that your phone just went off, and that's gonna do it for today's episode of the pregame lobby. And until then, we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Sorry.
Welcome back, everyone, to episode 2 of the pregame lobby. With you today, your host, Ubaldo12, and co-host,
Mustang, Socks and Sandals Panthers.
and our second co-host,
Questman 1, Wet Jays.
and we brought back special guest, Ratman03.
I
don't know why y'all brought me back.
guys.
Okay, that's how his introduction was. Okay.
Alright, so in our last episode, we began our topic of the Dark Knight, and we started off with a cons list. Trevor, could you give us a quick recap of what went down?
Dylan brought up the good point of he says, "Why are you there?" more than anyone in history when it comes to playing Call of Duty. Always screaming, "Why are you there?" Number 2 was he doesn't communicate at all in game. Despite yelling at the screen, he doesn't communicate with his teammates. Number 3 was he doesn't support adequate gaming at all in like any form or fashion, besides sometimes showing up. Number 4 was his gameplay lack of ability. And I'll just leave it at that.
Specifically
Alright.
the gun skills.
Yeah. Back over to you, Ubaldo.
Alright, and so I believe we have some more cons, correct?
I think that's fair.
Alright, does anyone want to start off this episode with con number 5?
Con number 5. All right. Socks and Sandals. We'll take it from here. Just a random example. He's just a scumbag, you know? Like, just an example. Here we go. Say we're playing Super Smash Bros.
Oh no.
Who does he pick? No. He's not gonna be Jigglypuff. He's not that scummy. But he does grab whatever the tiny fox-looking
Falcon?
Star Fox.
thing is, yeah. Sits in the back, and end of the game, still got 4 lives out of 5 left. He's like, dude, you know, so it's like, we're like, dude, you don't even play the game right. And he's like, what do you mean? I know, like, it's not my fault. I know how to use my character. And it's like, you know, okay, whatever. And then round after round, it's just, you know, but that's just an example. I don't know. It's a hypothetical.
A hypothetical.
Someone, I feel, is a little biased because he's still salty of events that happened quite recently.
Hypothetically.
But hypothetically, he's not wrong.
That's all I have to say.
Alright, con number 6. Anyone got another con they would like to share?
Special guest, do you have a con number 6? You don't have to. You don't have one.
I'm gonna pass it on to somebody else.
Okay. Gaby?
I'm thinking of one, but I'm gonna wait and see if somebody else says it.
All right. I mean, it depends. Are we still talking his teammate grade wise, real life? Like, how are we feeling on? How are we feeling on?
Well,
We're just no, we're not. We're talking him as a key piece into the jumpstart that is adequate.
So you can talk about his
Okay.
personal life if it involves adequate.
Yeah. Okay. This one's a huge one. All right.
Not okay. Not
Like I
if
said,
he
he
is adequate in real life, you know.
Yeah, no. I got it. All right, you guys, I think you guys will be able to agree on this one.
Mhm.
So, as a team, you want to be able to show some team pizzazz, right? You gotta, you know, sometimes you gotta like, you gotta, you know, you can't have anyone like just looking too goofy, right? Kid has zero style. Like we out here, you know, trying to be a team, trying to look fresh, and then we got Lucas.
Hey, he'll come out styling every once in a while.
You're not wrong, but you know, 8 out of the 7 days a week, he's got like we'll call it unique. He's got a unique
People-
sense of style.
People really be sleeping on his Farfel Day outfit, huh?
All right, that was a good one.
Yeah.
So what are we on? Is this am I on 7?
We are
Yeah.
on 7.
Yeah.
I studied a lot of math in college, and I think we're on number 7.
Thank you, Professor.
Brag about it.
Yeah, that was a
Humble
Dillon humble brag right there. Number 7 would probably have to be. He uses dibs way too much in games, and he thinks it is the end all be all.
Bro, that is a fantastic point.
Large
Yeah, what-
facts.
Key examples are when we're playing Fortnite.
This is gonna happen in Blackout, by the way.
Oh, this,
Oh.
man, I'm not looking forward to that. But like,
Gives him driving. Crashes the helicopter inside of the mountain.
for you viewers, what'll happen is you can literally be running towards a supply drop, and all of a sudden, through the comms, the only comms that you'll hear from is dibs on the supply drop. And
Even if
as
he
soon
didn't
as you
spot it
open
first.
and you grab something, he's just gonna complain for the next 5 minutes about how that purple scar is mine. I called dibs. Like, it's not fair. What are you talking about? Just, man.
Oh, and if you find a llama and he
I don't-
called dibs, oh man.
Oh, it's game over.
Anyway, I think we better move on before we get too deep on that one.
Yeah. Con 8.
Unless we're
Do we
done.
want to go that far?
I think we're pretty good.
I like an even number. I'd like to see
Okay.
our
An even
special
number
guest-
7.
Our special
so-
guest had said he was working something up. Dylan, did anyone say your con?
Unless it's too spicy, then don't
no.
share.
No.
You know, hey, it's con number 8. Go ahead and go wild if you would like, Dylan. Just lay out a con that you got for us.
YouTube, if you don't hear con number 8, it's because he went too hard.
So it's con number 8. You know, I've never been around somebody who's like, yeah, I'll get on.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll be
no.
on in 10 minutes, and then he's passed out asleep.
Dude, that happens
And
too
Dylan,
often.
what
Just doesn't get
time
on.
would it? What time of day would you say this happens at as well?
Well, it's either like 8 p.m. or like 11 a.m.
So any time of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what? Let's just round it out as any time of the day. You know.
I feel like that was a really solid one to end it on.
I think so. Yeah.
Dylan, I agree. Well done, sir. You know, it might come to a shock, but I'm glad we brought you on for a second episode.
Oh,
Rough first episode, but you brought it back.
Ew. He's gonna be hearing about that one in his episode. Am I right?
And
okay, no spoilers.
viewers, mind you, Brathman03 is also working for his spot on the team still. So that
Oh, man.
episode 1 was still that episode 1 really was kind of moment, but he's bringing it back.
That's
We're
definitely
having-
something to say to a potential sponsor.
We're
No, you're not a sponsor because you won't pay up. Thanks for
Dylan,
reminding me of
we don't-
another
hey,
con
hey,
for your
hey,
video.
Hey.
this is
Cut the chatter.
This is conversation for outside of the video, okay? We cannot be talking about our business negotiations. Alright?
It's true, Dylan. You're getting bleeped out.
Oh,
All right.
Gaby.
Oh, Hey, and that's going to do it for the con side of this topic of the Dark Knight. On the next episode, we will hopefully be going over his pros. I'm very glad it's the next episode. We're really going to have to think about it. So, until next time, we'll see you in the next one. See ya.
I don't really have an
Bye.
outro, so
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the next episode of the Pre-Game Lobby. As always, your host, Ubaldo12. And with me today, man on the left,
Connor, empty water bottle cyst.
and my dude on the right.
Questman, the fuzzy laptop.
And with us again, special guest, Ratman03.
Yo, I got skid marks on my underwear.
What?
And, guys, you know, we've brought him on for 3 episodes now. You might only see him for 3 episodes.
Depends on how it goes.
Now,
Man, I know
back
I'm
to,
not bad. It's fine. It's fine.
back to the topic of the Dark Knight. So over the past 2 episodes, we were able to go over the cons of our
Acquaintance?
associate. I was just gonna go with associate.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah, okay. The Dark Knight. And now we're gonna go over to the pros. I would say we would do a recap, but just watch our last 2 videos because to do a recap, it's too much.
Yeah, at this point.
We'd be recapping every episode.
First, we'd have to remember what all the cons were.
No, we know
Exactly
what they
what
all
I'm
are. That's not why that's why we're not giving a recap. We're professionals, okay?
Continue.
Yeah,
Gaby.
Maybe y'all, but not me.
Continue.
Clearly.
Definitely not getting a 4th episode.
Yep.
Continue.
Anyway, so now we're gonna flip the switch. We're gonna be nice and gentle and a lot kinder to the Dark Knight with our pros list. So, and that's gonna do it for today's episode. No, I'm just kidding. So who wants to go do pro number 1?
I think we swing it to our guest again.
I think we need to.
Yep,
I'm permitted to speak.
yep, go for
You
it.
better
Man.
hurry.
Give us our pro number 1.
Alright, well, you know, we can always count on that one guy to hold spawns for us in a respawn game.
We can count on that.
Well,
I mean, yep, he plays anchor.
he does.
That's one thing that he can do is he plays as our anchor.
Mm-hmm.
He just stands there at the back. You got it.
All right.
Alright.
Mustang.
Pro number 2. He, though not recently seems dedicated, bought a scuff controller, so that leads me to believe that he can get better.
So you see improvement in what you're saying. He can improve. You see improvement. You see potential.
He has not reached his ceiling yet.
Okay. I would
So
go into what
the
percentage you
potential
think
is
he's
there.
there, but we won't do that.
We don't need to touch on that. We don't need to touch on that. Just the
Yeah,
potential
no.
is there.
Yeah, he's got very good potential.
For another potential, I'll probably go. This is very personal because I don't think he does it for the rest of you, but he'll listen to me when I tell him what to do in video games. If I tell him to go somewhere and do something, he'll do it. So I appreciate that as being the
Nice.
typical shot caller.
Nice. Hey, that's a characteristic of a good teammate.
It is. It is.
Now,
Okay.
Listen to our fearless leader.
I got a pro for us.
Oh,
I'll touch on
Okay.
it really quick. The next upcoming Call of Duty, Black Ops 4, might be a 5-on-5 for competitive, and well, he'd technically be a 5th body. So there's that.
yay.
And that's gonna do it for today's episode of the pregame lobby. We covered the pros, and until next time, guys.
We'll see you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the pregame lobby. Today we're going to be wrapping up the season, and by season I mean just our talks about the Dark Knight.
Mm-hmm.
And so today's episode, you have your host, Ubaldo12, as well as co-host,
Mustang Aglet Panthers.
and other co-host.
Question 1, aka the long jacket.
And with a shocking and surprising fourth show on our podcast, we have special guest Ratman03.
I go by frayed shoelace. Quite the opposite of aglet.
You know, how the fuck this kid keep getting on this?
Yeah, alright. So, like I said, shocking and surprising. Alright, so today we're just going to go over our final thoughts on The Dark Knight. Just bring it all home. And, you know, last impressions, give our thoughts on what his future may be on the team. Anyone want to take the floor, start us off?
Nose goes.
Special guest,
Alright,
congratulations.
special guest, you got it.
Oh man. Well, you know, he's got his moments. He's got some down moments. Some really unfortunate ones, but he could be a potential asset. But you know, I don't even know if I have a word. I don't even know if I'm on the team. Keep on getting told I'm not allowed back, and then get a surprise invite.
I think that was long enough. We're moving on from you.
Yeah, we gotta keep people on their toes, you know. Always be rotating.
Yeah,
Alright.
always.
Right. If we told the fans and the viewers you're coming back, we would not get any viewers done.
Alright,
We just need the clicks.
Mustang, you go.
Dang, you just revealed our whole marketing ploy.
Hey, stop
Yeah.
it. We're trying to keep the show on the. We're just trying to keep going. Alright.
Can't go off the rails.
I think we brought up some very valid pros he does bring to the table. And some cons. But you know, overall, I think that he has a spot after he goes through.
I think he deserves a
few
spot just because we
things.
don't know that many people, and we need people. So I say he's in.
I
Okay.
personally, I don't know what's gonna happen with him. He technically has a spot as of right now. In the future, we'll see how it goes. Thanks everyone for tuning in to the pregame lobby.